Welcome back to Time with God series, Joyce Meyer's Everyday Life Bible Journey for Busy Moms, Busy People. I'm WendyMichelle Thompson. Today we are reading Leviticus chapter 17. And the Lord said to Moses, "Tell Aaron, his sons, and all the Israelites, this is what the Lord has commanded. If any man of the house of Israel kills an ox or lamb or goat in the camp, or kills it outside the camp, and does not bring it to the door of the tent of meeting to offer it as an offering to the Lord before the Lord's tabernacle, guilt for shedding, blood shall be imputed to that man. He has shed blood and shall be cut off from among his people." Verse 5. This is so that the Israelites, rather than offer their sacrifices to idols in the open field where they slew them, may bring them to the Lord at the door of the tent of meeting to the priest to offer them as peace offerings to the Lord. And the priest shall dash the blood on the altar of the Lord at the door of the tent of meeting, and burn the fat for a sweet and satisfying fragrance to the Lord. So they shall no more offer their sacrifices to goat-like gods or demons or field spirits, after which they have played the harlot. This shall be a statute forever to them throughout their generations. And you shall say to them, whoever of the house of Israel or of the strangers who dwell temporarily among you offers a burnt offering or sacrifice, and does not bring it to the door of the tent of meeting to offer it to the Lord, shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 10. Any one of the house of Israel or the strangers who dwell temporarily among them, who eats any kind of blood, against that person I will set my face, and I will cut him off from among his people, that he may not be included in the atonement made for them. For the life, the animal soul, is in the blood, and I have given it for you upon the altar to make atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that makes atonement by reason of the life which it represents. Therefore I have said to the Israelites, no person among you shall eat blood, neither shall any stranger who dwells temporarily among you eat blood. And any of the Israelites or of the strangers who sojourn among them, who takes in hunting any clean beast or bird, shall pour out its blood and cover it with dust. As for the life of all flesh, the blood of it represents the life of it. Therefore I said to the Israelites, you shall partake of the blood of no kind of flesh, for the life of all flesh is its blood. Whoever eats of it shall be cut off. Verse 15. And every person who eats what dies of itself or was torn by beast, whether he is native born or a temporary resident, shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until evening. Then shall he be clean. But if he does not wash his clothes or bathe his body, he shall bear his own iniquity, for it shall not be borne by the sacrifice of atonement. That is the conclusion of Leviticus chapter 17. I want to include this real quickly just to give you guys a little more insight beyond eating the flesh of an animal and saying that its spirit is in him. These are the written words of Joyce Meyer. Just as light is the only force that can conquer or overcome darkness, so life is the only force that can conquer death. When God created Adam, he formed him from dust and breathed into his nostrils the breath or spirit of life, and man became a living being. Adam's blood was already flowing through his body, but there was no life in it until God breathed his own life into him. The chemical substance that we call blood carries life. If a person loses blood, he loses his life. No blood means no life, because the blood carries the life. Life is a spiritual substance, but it must have a physical carrier. As believers in Jesus Christ, our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit. The Spirit and the life of God are in us. And it's speaking the word here. Lord, I declare that you are my God. I will obey your laws and walk in your statutes, and in them I will find life. And that comes from Leviticus 18, 4 and 5, which we will be going over next. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Please make sure you are hitting that thumbs up, that like, and share, subscribe if you haven't, hit the bell for notifications so that you know when anything is coming on from the playlist. There are days that my eyes aren't doing well, so I have no choice but to take a break. Or, the stomach ulcers, they were giving me a lot of problems last week. So I had to, unfortunately, take a few days off from my plank challenge. I hated it. I was like, okay, whenever you plan something that is continuous, in this example, 31 days, and I think I exercise every single day, right? And I have done so for 4 to 5 years. And I'm just not thinking to myself when I plan a 31-day plank challenge, especially with them being so short. The longest thing is editing them and whatnot. My stomach ulcers were horrendous. And also with my cornea issue, I was having problems with both eyes. I'm like, okay, I hope and pray that everyone will have some mercy on my soul. And I have caught back up to where we should be, but I apologize to those who did not have that plank right there every single day. That type of thing happens, unfortunately. But yeah, it never fails. Especially when you say, I'm definitely doing this. That's all right. There's always a reason for it. But again, I'll let you guys know about the Bible study. Please let people know about the ladies playlist that's really getting ready to kick off, and the Bible study that we'll do once a week. But as I had said before, I probably will not be doing the Bible reading each day. It just all depends. I've got a lot going on right now, plus homeschooling my daughter. So, just to let you know. But, I have been on YouTube. My first video I posted September 20th of last year. I've already got over 140 videos posted. I'm a busy girl. So, and yes, when you're reading the Bible cover to cover, doesn't take long to get quite the video playlist set up. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you back for Leviticus 18.